Hey guys. Okay.
We're gonna die.
Alright.
How smart
We
are
are at the Byron Inn right now. Well, we haven't walked up to it yet, but we're parked right now. And we're about to go in. And I'm tripping.
This is great for stress relief, and I'm fucking stressing right now.
How do you guys feel about this?
I feel like I'm about to fucking die.
Let me show you how I feel about it.
Kind of dark.
This is what my heart sounds like.
Yes, sir. That's how I feel about it.
Are you guys scared? Are you prepared?
Fuck no.
I'm not scared.
I'm spoiled.
Are we prepared? Fuck no.
What's up, guys? Alright, so I already filmed this video before, but I don't know, I didn't like the way it turned out, plus I had to take a break because it just got like, I don't know how to explain it. I wasn't nervous, but I was getting anxious, like when I got to one part of the story, and I literally had to take a break because I couldn't do it, like I was tripping out. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the actual people's names in this just for their safety, because technically we did trespass, but you know, it's not like we're the only ones. Like 100,000 kids go there every freaking year. It's because it's haunted. I mean, like, I don't know, I get trespassing to an extent. If you're trespassing to go like steal some stuff or, you know, like destroy the place, then, you know, that's a little different. But if you're going there to just look around and take pictures and explore because you're interested in that type of stuff, you're interested in abandoned places or haunted places, you know, I mean, like, if you're not hurting the area in any way, I don't really see the problem. Honestly, I do want to, like, look up the owner of this place and ask them if I can go there in the daytime, not in the nighttime, just because I've already went in the nighttime and that was a trip. Honestly, it was really cool. It was really cool. I want to go there in the daytime to take modeling pictures, like to do a photo shoot there, because I think that would be so dope, like, so dope. There was so much cool graffiti there, and like, I know graffiti's not cool, but like, it wasn't just tags. Like, yeah, there were tags, but there were literal portraits, like graffiti portraits, and you're gonna see some of that because I took some clips, and you can't really see a lot because it was literally like 2 o'clock in the morning, but I got as much as I could, and some of it is really pretty, and you guys will see that in the clips that I insert. If you're not local, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about, because only locals know about it, really. It's called the Byron Inn. You can look it up. I'm not condoning that it's okay to go there. I'm just telling you guys my experience from there, because it is illegal to go there without permission, and not my fault if you guys get in trouble. Alright, so we're gonna say it was me. Okay, we're gonna go back to Degrassi. Alright, okay, so we're gonna say it was me and Declan. Declan was driving, and then in the back it was Rice and Jake, and so it's me, Declan, Rice, and Jake at first, and we weren't even planning on going to the Byron Inn. We were just going like that way, and we had to pass it to get back to the house. And so I had heard about it before. I had drove up to it and, you know, like went inside, but not like inside the actual motel, because what it is as soon as you get up to the road, it's like you're not even, if you don't live around here, you're not gonna know where it's at all, like at all, because you literally take a sharp turn and then it's just like you can't even see the building from like where you have to park, because you can't just drive all the way up to it, because first of all, your car's not gonna fit through that fence. Second of all, you have to jump the fence or squeeze through it, but not everybody can squeeze through the fence. So yeah, so you have to, as soon as you get past the fence, you have to walk down this long ass road for like 10 minutes straight, 10 to 15 minutes straight, and there's trees all around you. It's scary at nighttime, you guys. And then after you get past all that, Then the road starts widening, and it's not a little narrow road anymore. It's like a big dirt road, and there's palm trees, and you're just walking through all the way straight until you get to the Byron Inn. And so at first it was just 4 of us. We get there, we park across the street, trying to not be inconspicuous, and this red truck, keep this in mind, you guys, keep this red truck in mind, because as soon as we parked there, we were chilling, getting all our stuff, and then this red truck passes by us on the left, because we're like on the right side of the road, passes by us, and then like a couple minutes later turns around and passes by us again, and we're just like, okay, like that was creepy. But okay. And so then we got out of the car and we went in. We're like, it's better to have them think that we're inside than to think that we're in the car. Because so yeah, we started walking. We get inside, we jump the fence, and this is another thing, you guys. It's gone now, but I like cut my wrist on the fence trying to jump down, and I was in flip-flops. And shorts. Everybody else was in shorts. We were not prepared because it was so cold, it was so windy. It was not the best. So we're walking, right? We're not even 5 minutes into this walk, and I see 3 people walking towards us. I can't tell if they're a boy, girl, how old they are. It looks like just 3 figures are walking towards us, and like they're in the distance, so I can't really see them, but I do at the same time. It's like, you know what I'm talking about? And so then me and Rice see these people. No. It was me and Jake. We saw these people. And then I was like, hey, do you guys see those people? And as soon as Declan and Rice look, they see it. They see the people, and then they just disappear. So, you know, we don't know if it was a ghost or if it was real people. I'm assuming it was some real people. And that was the whole thing. Like, the whole thing, we were more scared of the people that were gonna be there than the ghosts. That's pretty much, you know, we went there to see the ghosts. We didn't go there to see all these other random people. There's a lot of, like, stories about it. Like, here's a little background story. Basically, at first, it was a hotel. Like, a really nice hotel. Famous people used to go there. Marilyn Monroe stayed there. So it burned down, and then I think they opened it up as a hotel again, and it burned down again. So then they opened it up as an interrogation camp for, I don't remember which soldiers. I think it was like German and something else. And then it was called, like, they changed the name because it wasn't a hotel anymore, obviously. It was like a freaking prison. So yeah, so it turned into that. It burned down again. Basically, this place kept burning down. It could not stay in business because it would just keep burning down, and they just gave up. And so the owner of it now has plans to turn it back into a hotel, but it's just sitting there, and it's been sitting there for years. So yeah. Anyways, so we're walking. Oh yeah, so we see those people and they just disperse or they disappear. We don't know what happened to them, so I freak out. Jake freaks out and he starts running, and as soon as he starts running, I'm like, okay, something's going down. So I start running, everybody starts running, we're just booking it back to the car. Declan ends up dropping his phone, so he has to go back over the fence with all the guys and get his phone. They give me the keys. I go and lock myself in the car. I am freaking out in there, you guys. I'm having a mini panic attack. We don't know who these people are that are just walking towards us. We don't know why they just dispersed or what even happened to them. And I'm over here thinking, they are going back there, which, to get the phone, I get it. If I lost my phone, I'd probably go back too. But I was scared for them. It was just a mess. And then they come running back to the car. We're freaking out for a second, just talking about it. And then Jake is all like, so, you guys want to go back in? What? You guys, I'm going to tell you some really trippy shit that just happened. Okay, we literally just went to the Byron Inn, right? And I'm just telling you guys this right now because it was trippy, and we hadn't even got, like, barely on the trail. We had just jumped over the fence. I freaking got a cut already. We were walking up to the trail, or we were on the trail, and then all of a sudden I see like 3 figures, and I was like, you guys, do you see those people? They like looked, and then they did, and then all of a sudden they did close. You guys, I'm in freaking flip-flops, and they took me to the Byron Inn in some freaking flip-flops. Tripping. So you guys, we're gonna get ready right now. If anything happens, I was at the Byron Inn. So basically what we decided is we're gonna go back home. We're gonna change, so I got some actual clothes on and I'm not just in some freaking flip-flops and shorts. I put some sweats on. You guys are gonna see it in the video. I had the whole fit down. You know, we get all prepared. We get some. Alright guys, I got my socks. I got my shoes on. These are Converse. These are adventure shoes, if you didn't know. I got some sweats, I got a t-shirt, and I got a jacket. And my hair's up. I am ready to roll, you guys. Are you ready to roll? Are you ready to roll? Just kidding, Gizmo. You gotta stay here. You gonna take care of the house?
Are you ready to roll?
Are you ready? Some baseball bats. Well, the baseball bats. You know, like some sketch people go there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, be aware of that. That's why I would recommend to go in the daytime, but then again, I wouldn't, because the owner and the neighbors kind of watch the area, so they're gonna know if you're there in the daytime. But at nighttime, everybody's like asleep. But at nighttime, all the weird people go there. Like, weird people, bro. I'm telling you. And we'll get into that later in the story. So we go back and we pick up Stephanie. So we pick up an extra person. We're going back. I'm feeling a little bit better because now I'm not the only girl. 2. We have more people, so it's like the bigger the group is, the more nobody is going to mess with you. If you're just like by yourself or with another person or a couple people, you're probably, you know, most likely you would get messed with rather than if you had a big group. We're walking through, we jumped the fence, we're walking down the road, it's all good, everything's good up until we get to the Byron Inn. Now, as I told you before, this place continuously kept burning down. Like, while it sits, it doesn't burn down, but as soon as it reopens again and it's running, like in business, it burns down. So just keep that in mind. As soon as we walk up the steps and we get on the first floor, just a whiff of fire and sulfur, the smell just like hit us like a ton of bricks. And it was strong, you guys. It literally smelled like this place was on fire. Like, fire. Like, if you smelled it, you would think, oh my gosh, where's all the smoke? Where's the fire? Like, this place is legit on fire. But it was so dark in there. There was no flames. There was nothing. So that was the first thing that we noticed. Then we get further into it. We got our flashlights. We're walking in an order, so like we're all pretty much, you know, we're not walking in a straight line, so like we're walking in like army mode pretty much, so like we can all see everything, see all the rooms, because we wanted to scope it out to make sure that we were the only people there. Walking through, we see a bed on the ground, like not like a mattress, but like a little pallet, like some hobos were staying there. So I was like, okay, I don't think we're the only people in here. And we see clothes and stuff, and I'm just like, okay. And then we hear somebody walking around on the floor above us, and we heard glass break. And Declan was all like, yo, somebody's walking upstairs, I just heard glass broke. And Jake was like, well, let's go up there then. So we end up going up there. We're on the 2nd floor, and the 2nd floor, probably the most sketchiest in like a safety way, but it was the coolest floor of the place, but it was the most sketchy at the same time because, alright, so I sort of drew it out for you guys here. This is probably all backwards to you guys. But basically, okay, so the stairs, this is where we came from. These stairs right here. This whole perimeter is like a balcony. Like, you can see straight down to the lobby floor. Now, on the sides of these, like say the balcony is right in front of us, all behind me is rooms, and that's how it's like for the whole way around. It's just rooms on every side, okay? But in the middle, there's this tiny little strip of wood. But yeah, so we gotta walk across this long, narrow strip of wood, and it's flimsy, it's bending down, it's creaking. There's 5 people walking on this, you guys. 5 people. I thought that was gonna break so quick. I'm so happy it didn't. But okay, so that's another thing. We get to the stairs, right? Now, these stairs aren't just normal stairs like when you first walk up into it, like to get on the first floor. These stairs are spiral. Spiral to where, I'm just gonna show you guys on the side right here. So I'm looking straight at the stairs right now, right? There is a brick wall, sort of, like not a full wall, it's slanted, but it's so high to where, like, if somebody was standing behind it, you can't see that. So there's a wall right here. Rice is in front of me, I'm behind him, and I don't know what the rest of the order is behind us, but we're all standing on this long wood strip, and we need to go across, we need to go up the stairs to get to the 3rd floor, because we're trying to go on the roof. So here is this wall, right? So we can't see behind it, but we hear somebody walking around, like, up the stairs, and we could hear them breathing and stuff. It literally sounded like there was a human being behind that wall, and I was so scared, you guys. I backed up so quick. I backed up all the way to the end of the line, and I was like, no, I am not going first. I am not going to run into some random person up in here. No. So Rice ends up going, and there's nobody there. We go up to the 3rd floor. We search the whole 3rd floor. There's nobody there, you guys. Nobody. So unless somebody jumped out a freaking window, they just disappeared. Or it was a ghost. I'm assuming that's what it was, because I mean, nobody's gonna jump out of a 3rd-story window. Heck no. No. And so, anyways, we get up to the 3rd floor. It's all cool. Well, actually, you know how I said that strip of wood was the scariest safety part? That, I guess, would have to be the 2nd, because going up to the roof is the scariest freaking part. First of all, you're not even supposed to go up to the roof because there's no stairs to get up there. There's no way to get up to the roof unless you are scaling a wall. Scaling a wall, you guys. I am a girl. I'm not a freaking ninja. I don't have those skills to just all the way up the wall. Like, there were holes in the wall. I really don't know how to explain this to you guys. If I go back, I'm definitely going to show you guys how to freaking get up there, because I probably will never do it again unless I have a whole bunch of guys with me, because you have to literally...
Hey, Kiara.
Yeah, so.
Good. Here, you got him.
Yeah, you hold it.
Red up. Look at you, Ace Ventura.
Okay, I am not telling you guys to do this by any means. I would not do it again just because it was so scary, and I literally thought I was gonna die. I thought I was either going to die or I was gonna break my leg, and I thought something serious was gonna happen, because I can't even explain to you guys how to get up there. Basically, there's this little wall, and you gotta, you know, put your feet in like certain areas, and then you have to lift your whole self on the roof. Like, you're freaking grabbing the roof like this, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have that kind of strength. So Jake had to pull me all the way up, and like Declan and Rice were pushing me up, and it was just the scariest thing. But even the more scariest thing is getting down, because what you gotta do, there's little rectangles in the ceiling that a person could fit through. Go up from this way, right? To get down, you have to go back on this side. So, you know, you can't just sit like this and just climb over. You have to sit like this with your feet hanging down, and you look down, and it's just the 3rd floor. If you fall, you're going straight to the 3rd floor. You're gonna break your leg. You're gonna break your neck. So what you gotta do is you gotta put your hand on one side of the rectangle, put your other hand on the other side of the rectangle. So now you're holding yourself up above the 3rd floor. If you drop, it's over. So then you gotta, you're like this right now. On the sides. Like, I know you can't really see, that's why I'm putting my hands more like this, but like, you're holding your whole self up above this thing. Then you're gonna turn your body over here, grab onto the roof, and, you know, then weasel your way down. Now, if you're not very tall, if you're short, you're gonna have to jump down. Like I did. I had to jump down. Well, not jump down, but basically let myself fall and have the guys catch me. And that was one of the scariest parts of the trip. And that is how you find out if you can really trust somebody, is if you just let yourself fall and they catch you. And they caught me. I am so thankful for having them there. So we went up to the roof. It was so pretty, you guys. You could see the stars hecka clearly. You couldn't see over, like, you couldn't see the bottom, you couldn't see the ground because the walls up there were so high. But there was graffiti all around the whole thing. We found the elevator shaft. Declan stood on the elevator shaft, took a couple pictures. It was cool. It was dope.
Watch your step. Right over there. Just relax.
Yeah. The roof. I'm already high. I am. You know how I'm gonna get down? I'm just gonna fall like a whale.
I'm gonna help you. You're not gonna fall. Careful with your face.
We did
It's
it.
missing the basement.
I'm not going.
No,
Come on, man.
I'm not going in the basement tonight.
Let's go. I'm not scared.
I didn't really take a picture, you just because
This is the part where I'm like, bro, just hand me your car keys.
yeah.
Boys.
It's gonna be on my YouTube. And there's like graffiti. And we get down, we go around the 3rd floor just to make sure nobody's up there. Then we go to the 2nd floor, and this is the weird part. You know, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know this place. Like, it looks small from the outside, but it's actually really big once you get inside. Like, there's different passageways and stuff. Like, we went from the 2nd floor to a different part of the 2nd floor. I'm assuming because we went straight from the 2nd floor to another floor that wasn't the lobby.
Side of what? The Byron area? Here, someone grab that.
I said if you lived here,
Hold it
you
up.
would.
Go ahead.
I think it says you would be home
You make
now,
that shit like $1, Misha.
or you would go home now.
Rub it on the wall and shit. Make it click again.
Bring it down. What's that? If you lived here, you would be home now.
Yeah, that's what that says.
Whatever, let's figure this the fuck out of it. What staircase up? It also went down.
There's also a second level. This is the third level. Yeah, we did the second level.
But how do you?
Okay, we're going in the basement.
Are you sure this ain't the way we came up?
This was the way we came up over here. Right.
Let's just go farther. Let's go. Are you sure?
Go down.
Oh no.
I gotta go first. Why the hell down there?
You want me to go first and you stay behind the girls?
Let's see, guys.
I'll get in the front for me to do it.
Want to go see and check out?
Yeah.
That one too.
That's fucking weird.
It should be.
Look at this fucking trunk.
Look on the other side too. Look at this right here. That is trunk right here. Look.
That is majestic, though.
Wow, bro, that is beautiful. He had his hair and everything. Who fucked his hair up?
This is a naked bitch riding a fucking into the city from the mountains. It's like a fucking bear mount.
And from the mountains to the city.
Down there. Should we just jump?
And then we went from there to the basement. Now the whole thing is, we were not gonna go to the basement. We had rules set. Number one was no running at all, because the place was heck flimsy, you know, you don't want to fall through the floor. Number two, we all stick together. There's no splitting up at all, because you know, in a scary movie, as soon as you guys split up, that's when everything starts happening. So we were gonna stay together. And three, the most important one to me, we were not gonna go to the basement at all. We were just gonna go to the roof, we were gonna explore the rest of the place, but we were not going to go in the basement. And what do? We go to the basement. So, this is where it gets really creepy, really dark, and I started getting major anxiety. I almost had a panic attack. If you guys have anxiety, you know what it feels like when you're about to get a panic attack, and it's hard to breathe, and you start just like shaking, jittering, and you're not, like, everything, it doesn't black out, but it's like, how do I explain this? It's like when everything focuses in on you and everything else is just like, it doesn't matter, like you're tripping out pretty much inside your body, like you think you're gonna die. It was good. We're on the second floor. We go to a different part of the second floor. We're looking at all the graffiti and stuff. It was pretty cool. We go down to the next floor, and at this point is where I was like, I'm done. I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to go to the basement. I am done. I have seen enough. Because let me tell you what we walked into, you guys. You know how it said how some sketch people go there? Well, I have heard a whole bunch of stories about this place, about how like gangbangers go there and do whatnot, and like, you know, so for one, we found a bunch of bullets by the windows, so I'm assuming somebody shot out the windows. I'm not saying those are gangbangers, I don't know, but that's one. Another story I heard is that satanic cults go there and do rituals and sacrifices, which, you know, I figured could be true, but, you know, like, I've never been there, so I didn't, you know, I was just like, this place is haunted, I want to go. So, we are on the whatever floor under the second floor. It's not the first floor because it's not the lobby. Maybe it's a different part of the lobby, I don't know. But we couldn't get to the lobby from this floor. Or no, we're on the one under that. Sorry, I'm lost right now. So you go down the stairs. Yeah, if you go down the stairs and you turn right and there is a sink, I would advise you guys right there to just turn back around and walk yourself upstairs. Visit the rest of the floor. Visit the whole upstairs, the floor, freaking, you know, that's great. But I would not advise you guys to go any further. I would not tell you guys to go to the basement. Especially not at 3 in the morning or 3:33, anytime in the 3 area a.m. I would not do it just because that's like the witching hour and I would assume that the cult people would be there at that time. So we literally had like an hour left because it was like 2 o'clock. We had like 30 minutes. I don't know what time it was when we found this, but you see a sink, this old raggedy sink. I don't even know if it works. There was some clothes in it. You keep walking straight. On the left, there's gonna be a big, huge picture of this creepy looking purple goat with some weird horns. But it said like Miss Professor Goat, something about a pygmy goat in the Northern California, da da da.
This looks like an old kitchen or something.
Professor Goat says the Northern California pygmy goat made it to the rest of the surrounding valley springs.
Okay, that's just creepy.
Look, yeah, no.
Does
look,
that mean it?
it's bearing the fucking.
You guys, I don't.
Hey, look, this one's a
Pygmy, yeah, I don't know what pygmy means.
I don't know what that means.
It means they worship the devil.
You guys. Byron Hot Springs. Basically, they said they sacrificed a goat, a pygmy goat, to be exact. They sacrificed, and my heart dropped, you guys. I was like, no. This is not just ghosts anymore. This is further than that. I am not a very religious person. I am Christian, but I don't believe in like everything that they believe in. I'm my own person. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in everything that they believe in, but I guess they have the closest to what I do believe in. So, you know, I don't mess with the Ouija boards. I don't mess with anything involving the devil and demons and all of that. It's just not for me. Because I've seen too many scary movies. The Conjuring, that was some real stuff. That was not a made-up story. That was a legit, true story. So, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to get possessed. I'm not trying to deal with any of these people getting possessed because I will run out so quick. I am sorry if you are my friend. I am sorry if you are my boyfriend. But if you are possessed and you are trying to freaking eat me or whatever, you know, take my soul, I am out. I will be out so quick. I'm not messing with that. And so I see that and I start tripping balls, you guys. My heart starts beating hecka fast. I cannot breathe. I don't want to walk. Like, I really don't want to go downstairs. I just want to turn back around and go. And I was like, you guys, I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to be here. Like, that's not cool. And they were all like, we're already right here. Like, we just got to go down these stairs and we'll be in the basement. Like, it's fine. It's cool. You're going to be fine. Was that goat fine? I don't think so. So we end up going down to the basement, and honestly, it wasn't even that bad. Like, it wasn't that scary, but I think I was just so scared from seeing that, because, like, the whole way down to the basement, things get creepier, and you start to notice, like, weird things, weird signs, weird symbols. There was the pagan star or the satanic star, I don't know. It's some kind of weird star, and that was everywhere. And then like these, I don't even know what it's called. Like let me show you guys this. This little strip right here. Imagine this, but bigger, like longer, going downwards, and so, like, we're walking down this hallway, and there's those on, like, It would be one, and then like 5 feet later it would be another one. And on every one, it was like you. On the next one it said Will, and the next one it said die. And it was just like it kept going. It was creepy. It was scary. There were just a whole bunch of other creepy sayings and weird chants and stuff written on the walls in the basement. And at that point, I was just done. I wanted to be out of there. I didn't even want to look around anymore. So we go out through the basement. We find like an opening. So now we're outside. We're on the ground. We're great. We're out of there. And I just want to go home. And so we get out. And Jake's all like, I don't know how to get out from this way, because I think we should just go back through the whole place and go out the entrance. And I'm just like, you don't think we could just walk around the perimeter of this place and find the entrance? I mean, I think that would be a lot easier than just going through the whole place again. Are you crazy? And so, anyways, everybody ends up agreeing with him. We go back. We go back through the basement. We go back through that floor with that weird goat. And then we go back all the way to the lobby. And at this point, we were so happy to get out. As soon as we saw the opening, we walked so fast out there.
Boom, boom. I see them all over now.
You see what?
That same symbol. We came in, bro. We gotta get out. We can't look.
I think we'll find it.
I know it's take us right around.
It's right there. That's the entrance. That's not the entrance?
We came in on this side. What's happening? We gotta go.
Can't do that, I can't.
I'm not even tripping. I don't want to trip.
Right here.
So that was the whole story. All in all, we did get a few paranormal things, or we saw, heard. We didn't see any really paranormal things except for those people. If you guys know any paranormal haunted places in Northern California, please let me know, because I will gladly go there and film for you guys and put it up on my channel, because I am totally interested in the paranormal. If it's a demonic place, which a lot of times you don't know, like you can't tell the difference between a demonic spirit and a ghost, please don't send me to that place, because I don't want any of that. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be in Northern California. You can send me any haunted places in California, and I will do my best to get out to Southern California if there is a place out there. It's just, that's gonna be a lot of money, so it might take me a minute to get out there. But Northern California for sure, I can do that like right now. Like I will leave. Okay, I won't leave right now. Yeah, so that was it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, paranormal stuff, let me know, because I love ghosts. I love paranormal things, creepy things, cemeteries. I am all about it. I'm all into it, and I love visiting them. So if you guys like seeing this, I will definitely post more. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.